did Mount Olive come up with the design plans for the garden?
For this garden? Well, the city of Minnesota, of Minneapolis, requires certain amounts of green space for every parking lot. So they kind of told us how much space we had to make available for plantings. And so that's how we arrived at the basic design. After that, we were just kind of guided by wanting to put in pollinator-friendly plants that would be good for the earth and good for the animals.
Well, that's good because we have a lot of pollinators here in Minnesota.
We do. We have a ton of them, and we have. I've seen so many monarch butterflies and all different kinds of bees in this plot, and also in our north parking lot where we have a lot of milkweed or the butterflies.
What do you like most about the gardens here?
I just love what they say to the neighborhood. They make the neighborhood pretty, and the people, as we work in the gardens, the people come through here, and so many people stop and thank us just for putting in the work and having added this beauty to the neighborhood.
Yeah, I can see a lot of the pollinators.
Yeah. Yes.
They're thankful for it, obviously.
Yes. Yeah.
What is planted in the beds between the parking lots?
Okay. Well, we have, I think everything in these beds is native to Minnesota,
Native
right?
wildflowers.
Native wildflowers, and clover, and an assortment of things that are good for the pollinators, not only in the summer, but did you know that pollinators in the winter, if we take the heads off of things, some pollinators go into the stems, and that's where they spend the winter, is inside the stems of our plants here.
Wow.
Yeah. So we're taking care of them in the summer as well as in the winter.
And why were these plants chosen?
Mostly because of their native qualities, and the fact that they like to grow here.
Yeah.
And there's an assortment of colors and kinds, and we just think we're very pleased and happy with the way they look.
Yeah, I can see over there's a lot of purple flowers over here, and then over here I see a lot of yellow.
Right. The purple ones over here, which are my favorites, they're called Leatris, the ones that have the tall stalk,
Yeah.
and the purple flowers on them.
Well, you answered the fifth question, so.
What's my favorite? I think that is my favorite, but I love them all.
Yeah.
If you were to look around, what would be your favorite?
I think these ones right here. The purple ones right there.
On the edges? Russian sage.
Russian sage is very pretty. I like
Yeah.
the light. I like the light purple going into the light green. So I think
Right.
it's
The bees share your opinion.
yeah. How many trees were planted, and how many trees were there before the project started?
There were 3 trees that were removed, and they had to be because they were in the wrong places. You know that under our parking lot here, there are 48 260-foot deep thermal wells, geothermal wells, and that's where our heating and air conditioning comes from. And the trees were where we needed to put some wells. So we did lose 3 trees, but we planted 8.
Well,
and so we came out on the good side of that.
Yeah, I think we need more trees in the world because people are just cutting down more habitats that creatures need, and for like paper, housing, supplies, and stuff like that, and like that's fine because sometimes we may need those things, but then again we should also give back to the earth as giving more trees
Yes.
and planting more and growing more so we don't run out of trees.
Right, and that is very well said, Elena. Thank you for that.